They call them fun boys. They'll say we gotta have some fun boys in the section for Busta. Bro, Busta Rhymes wanted him in his section so bad. Like, what? Pulled him to the section, like through the rope.
So when I walk across the street to the crowd, I'm walking through the crowd and somebody grabs my hand. Just softly put their hand in my hand and just holding it. So I look, you know, and I see this big chain that said flip mode. Just diamonds iced out. I look at the chain and I know what flip mode is, so I look up. Now all this happening in split seconds. I look up and it's Busta Rhymes.
Busta ever try to film me? Hit you with no lanes for what you saying, yo. Silly with that 9 milli, what the hell, yo. Yeah, I can hit better than him. You better not play with me. I will and perform Busta Rhymes, yo.
They call them fun boys. They say it's important to have some of them in the section for Busta Rhymes. Busta really wanted them there. So, I'm walking through the crowd, and as I cross the street, someone grabs my hand. It's a light grip, but they're holding on.
I've seen you talking about Busta Rhymes before.
Oh yeah.
In some of your videos.
Oh yeah. Super Zest Monster.
So,
Busta Rhymes was described as a super zest monster by his bodyguard. Just to clarify, those are their words, not mine.
But if you notice, like, there's countless videos of Busta Rhymes getting mad at females for just being girls. Why you getting mad at females? You go to these guys, they're in the club, go to their section. It's all men in the section.
Busta Rhymes is in the spotlight after a former bodyguard claimed he made strange requests involving young men in his VIP section. Orlando Brown also accused him of being a down-low rapper who had a significant influence on his life, adding more drama to the situation. 50 Cent has hinted at Busta's alleged secret lifestyle with cryptic posts. Several men have come forward, saying they were approached with inappropriate advances and invitations to party with Busta. This controversy isn't just about sexual orientation, it also raises questions about public figures who project a tough, hypermasculine image while possibly hiding their true selves and crossing personal boundaries behind closed doors.
Of hip-hop as well. There was a radio personality once upon a time, her name was Wendy Williams, and she was practically burned at the stake for talking about such. And now it's all come full circle. There were many situations, none of which to talk about, but there were many situations back in the day in my career, and it's all coming full circle now.
Rumors about Busta Rhymes' personal life have been circulating for years, but recent allegations have brought them back into the spotlight. Let's take a look at what Orlando Brown and 50 Cent have said and the background of claims involving Busta and young men. In 2006, Busta faced criticism after he hurled a homophobic slur at a male fan who had tapped him on the shoulder to compliment his comeback, according to the New York Post. He responded aggressively, saying, "I hate effing FWS man," and stood by it with his bodyguard. A year later, when asked about homophobia in rap, Busta was unapologetic, saying
when she put out those pictures of the dude pulling his pants down, and it looked like some gay act that was going on, he got on the phone. He said, "Let me tell you this. When I get back to New York City, if she's on the radio station," he's talking to a radio executive. He said the same thing to he said, "Nobody that I deal with, nobody that I know is gonna do anything with y'all. No business at all. It ain't gonna be no artist, no nothing gonna come." He's telling people that at a radio station. When we got back to New York City, Wendy Williams was in Philly at a new station. Wow. That's the power he had.
Jaguar Wright recently pointed out that Wendy Williams was one of the first to call out Diddy and his alleged homo thugs within the music industry.
Wendy Williams, the first woman to uncover the homo thugs. That's what these down low bitches was called when Wendy first started talking about it in the 90s, the homo thug. She's talking about Diddy.
And then what's the stuff that's happening to Wendy Williams? You think this is all connection too?
Of course. They've been waiting. He's been waiting. He was waiting for Kim. Remember? He was waiting. The casket was ready. She was literally casket.
Rumors about the close friendship between Busta Rhymes and Diddy have circulated for years, with some suggesting their bond went beyond just music. Allegations have surfaced claiming that their relationship involved more than just a professional connection, including the involvement of young men. Although Busta seems to be distancing himself from Diddy, especially as Diddy faces a federal investigation, their past relationship continues to attract attention. The two have been linked since the 90s, with photos and stories backing up their long-standing ties. One image shows Busta with Diddy, J-Lo, Aaliyah, Hype Williams, and other industry figures, while another features Busta with Diddy and Jay-Z. A particularly famous picture of Diddy giving Busta a lingering look has only fueled speculation. As recently as September 2023, Busta publicly praised Diddy, just weeks before Cassie filed a lawsuit with serious allegations against him. Given their decades-long relationship, Busta's attempts to distance himself now have raised questions about the true nature of their connection, leaving many to wonder if the allegations hold any truth.
Of the joint venture deals, the label deals, that's right, the production deals. That's right. This is the father. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna big up Dallas Austin because he pulled this all up. But when he did it, it was the complete shifting of the climate. We've never seen it before. The same way, there's been a lot of greatness after. They added to the floors of the skyscraper. He designed the foundation for that skyscraper to stand on. Here's the
Jaguar writes recent comments about Wendy Williams exposing homo thugs have reignited discussions about hidden dynamics within the music industry. Wendy allegedly coined the term to highlight not only down-low behavior but also the intimidation and violence used to protect such secrets. Figures like Diddy and Busta Rhymes have been linked to these accusations, with both having histories of alleged aggression toward men and women. Busta's legal troubles have been under the spotlight for years. In 2006, he was accused of attacking a man who spat on his car, with prosecutors claiming he had a machete in his vehicle. In 2007, Busta was arrested for allegedly assaulting his former driver over a financial dispute, ultimately pleading guilty and receiving 3 years of probation. In 2009, he was ordered to pay $75,000 to a fan who accused him of assault after Busta threw water bottles and allegedly directed his bodyguard to punch the fan for trying to leave a concert early. Recently, shocking new allegations have come from Busta's former bodyguard, Big Homie CeCe. In an interview on The Art of Dialogue, CeCe described Busta as a super zest monster with a specific interest in much younger men. He claimed Busta would send his team to recruit attractive young men for his VIP sections at clubs, a practice reportedly well known by club promoters. These allegations have intensified the scrutiny of Busta's long-standing friendship with Diddy. Some are speculating that their connection went beyond just shared temper issues. Diddy's ongoing legal troubles have further fueled these suspicions, with Busta now appearing to distance himself from him. The allegations have sparked broader conversations about power, secrecy, and double standards within the entertainment
industry. Talking about Busta Rhymes before.
Oh yeah.
In some of your videos.
Oh yeah. Super zest monster. For sure, bro. That's my thing, bro. Like, this has been common knowledge though. Like, all my promoter homies would always say, man, you know, we gotta bring some we gotta bring some, what they call them, I'm not gonna say it on there. They call them fun boys. They'll say we gotta have some fun boys in the section for Busta. Cause you know, I bodyguarded for Ghostface Killer before. You feel me? And being around him, you hear things. You feel me? I'm like, damn. And my auntie like the biggest Busta Rhymes fan. You feel me? Like, every cookout she playing it. All his little fast rapping, all of that, him and Craig Mack.
Big Homie CeCe recently revealed more shocking details about an incident involving Busta Rhymes, actor and model Don Benjamin, and one of Don's friends, a gay man. According to Big Homie, as soon as Busta spotted the man, he immediately pulled him into his VIP section, ensuring the man stayed close to him throughout the night. Big Homie described how Busta was openly affectionate with the man, keeping him by his side the entire time. He also claimed that this wasn't an isolated incident but part of a recurring pattern whenever Busta went clubbing. According to Big Homie, it was well known among club promoters and insiders that Busta expected the most attractive men at the venue to be brought to his section. Once Busta focused on someone, Big Homie said he was relentless, making his intentions clear.
Bro,
these revelations
on my soul, I'm out with a group of people. At this time, I was with Don Benjamin. You familiar with him?
No, I never heard of him.
Model dude, like a model guy. He was doing like some rapping and stuff. His name Don Benjamin. I'm out with Don Benjamin. And the club we ended up going to, Busta Rhymes in there.
Also claimed that Busta Rhymes
so he got, it was a little lawyer guy that was with us.
Allegedly saying he looked cute.
And the little lawyer guy we was
According
with.
to Big Homie,
you know,
Busta was so captivated
cool,
by the man that he made sure he stayed in his VIP
Busta
section.
Rhymes wanted him in his
close
section
throughout
so
the entire
bad.
night.
Like, what? Pulled him to the section, like through the rope, and tucked him off in the corner. So I'm looking like, well, he ain't come with us. But I know he was in the little group. So if I go out with somebody, like a group of people, I try to make sure everybody get there together and leave together. No, he stayed with them. He stayed in there with them, bro. For sure, bro. You ain't never heard about this before, have you? Bro, this common knowledge, bro. Like, if you in the mix, bro. If you in the mix.
Big Homie CC stated that he has been aware of Busta Rhymes' alleged behavior for over a decade. When asked why others in the industry haven't spoken out, he suggested that many stay silent because they want to maintain access to Busta's VIP section. According to Big Homie, the desire for clout and exclusive access to Busta's inner circle is a strong motivator that keeps potential whistleblowers quiet. Big Homie also addressed another issue that often goes unnoticed: Busta's alleged history of lashing out at women. He speculated that Busta's behavior could stem from jealousy, suggesting that
I hear somebody say, oh, he's cute, I want him. So when I heard that, I turned around like, man, did he just say that? You got all this jewelry to attract some men in here? You wild. Shocked me. But sure enough.
And that was the guy that Busta Rhymes pulled back?
He pulled him into the section. Pulled him into the section, then they walled him off like this man. I'm like, damn. And that little dude was so happy. He couldn't believe that. He was shocked.
This isn't just one bodyguard spreading rumors. Multiple men have come forward with their own stories about Busta Rhymes. In 2020, social media user Trip Ollie shared serious claims on his YouTube channel, alleging that Busta tried to pick him up in New York City while he was on his way to a Halloween party at a club. This adds to the growing list of allegations against Busta.
I knew about this like in 2012. I knew about this in 2012.
How can we think nobody else speaks up on it or says anything?
Because, bro, these people admire these people so much. They want to make sure they in the section, they at the club, they at the video shoot, they can get backstage. That matters most to them. That matters so much to people. It's crazy. Like, but if you notice, like, there's countless videos of Busta Rhymes getting mad at females for just being girls. This girl touched him one time, he go crazy, throw a drink on her and everything. See what I'm saying? Like, what? Why you getting mad at females? You go to these guys, they in the club, go to their section. It's all men in the section. That ain't weird to nobody. I'm going to the bar, sorry. Text me if it get dangerous. But there's all this club security in here, like, nothing's finna happen. Nobody wanna kill you guys, bro. Like, when I get jobs from people who really got a threat on their life, I move way different. But man, you ask, bro, anybody that's in the mix, bro, like, you know, bro, most of these dudes, bro, putting on a major act. They don't want to be themselves.
It's crazy.
They'll get mad at you for buying bottles of champagne to give the girls. They'll get mad, oh, we don't want these bottle rats in our section. What are we here for? Why are y'all here then? What are y'all here for? Just because y'all got booked to be here, okay, but sometimes they not booked. They just in there. And what they looking for, it ain't gonna be what you thinking of, on God.
Trip Ollie shared that Busta Rhymes invited him to join him in his VIP section at a club. At first, Trip was excited, thinking it would just be a fun, regular party. However, once he arrived, the situation quickly took an unexpected turn and became more uncomfortable.
I'm walking, New York City, you know, going to a club. It was Halloween weekend, you know, everybody was out. And it was this party we was going to, me, my boy, and his friend that had came in from Detroit. And I'm walking across the street and Busta Rhymes just grabbed my hand. And he holding my hand. Now, I ain't know it was Busta at first. You know, Busta Rhymes tall. I'm sure I came up to about right here. So the first thing I noticed was this big ass flip mode chain that was blinding me. So I look at the chain and I'm like, and I look up, I'm like, oh, what's up, Busta? What's up? Now he holds my hand the whole time. I'm like, what's up, man? He like, what you doing? And I was like, oh, me and my people, we about to go to this club around the corner. What's up, man? You know, and then I noticed throughout my peripheral vision, the side eye, this big bodyguard in black. Just standing there, you know, looking around, you know, looked at me, you know, still looking around. Meanwhile, Busta still got my hand.
Trip Ali's experience took a dramatic turn when he got into an argument with his friend, who refused to join him at Busta Rhymes' party. The disagreement escalated into a physical fight, leaving Trip shaken and no longer interested in going to any clubs. To make matters worse, his friend abandoned him in the middle of New York City. In hindsight, Trip now sees this as a blessing, speculating that the situation might have taken a darker turn if he had followed Busta to his VIP section in 2021. Rumors about Busta resurfaced when paparazzi spotted him leaving a gay pride event with a trans man, fueling further speculation about his private life. The story didn't end there. Orlando Brown also made explosive claims, alleging that a group of rappers, including Busta, Diddy, Drake, Bow Wow, and others, had slept with him. Initially dismissed due to Orlando's past struggles with substance use and eccentric behavior, these accusations have gained more attention as powerful figures in the industry face similar allegations. Some are now reconsidering Orlando's claims, wondering if he might have been trying to expose the darker side of the entertainment world. Orlando's past interviews have been filled with shocking accusations, including references to Hollywood rituals and high-profile figures. In one interview, he even implied that Diddy had performed certain acts
you know,
on him,
I'm about to go in this club.
Added to the
you know,
web
we
of
got a section.
Surrounding the
you know,
industry as more
you can come in with me if you want. And I'm like, word, for real? Like, that's what's up. Like, he was like, yeah. I was like, well, I gotta, you know, tell my people. I was like, I come in, you know what I'm saying? He was like, okay, just let me know, you know, tell them that you coming in there to meet with me and come on up. And I was like, bet. So, of course, I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? Busta Rhymes is one of my favorite artists.
There's a lot of things that will make you buckle, bro. They make you buckle, bro. And people done lost their families, bro. People done lost their kids, and people, a lot of stuff been happening.
The record labels are taking life insurance policies out on rappers. Mainly because it's more dangerous for rappers nowadays.
I mean, this is a touchy subject. I just, you know, I'll give you this. You can willingly turn woman and have a bag, or you can do what I'm doing. You can willingly turn trans, or you can get in trouble and go to jail and get stuck, and they do it to you forcefully because you didn't know what to do with your blessing.
One of the big things that made its rounds all over the internet, went completely viral, was some things you had to say about Diddy.
Oh yeah.
And there was also shortly after that, there was an old video that was kind of going viral, and it was 50 Cent, and where he says he was at a party with Diddy, and he was mad at Diddy because Diddy offered to take him shopping. And he felt like that was only something like you would do for a female.
We made love. We made love.
Who you made love with?
Diddy, Bow Wow, Busta Rhymes.
You just told me you see Busta in the airport too. That motherfucker tried to act like he didn't know you. You smashed Drake?
No, I never smashed.
Oh, you made love to Drake.
What's that name? Terrence Howard.
Terrence
Howard. Usher. Usher's a gusher. And
why you not naming no hoes?
I'm telling you, bro. It's my dad's friends. My dad took his baddest friends on me.
Who's your dad?
Loose.